Tonight, we unravel a story written in markets and margins. Ink in a ledger, bread on a doorstep, scales that do not lie. I am master. Walk with me. The Six of Pentacles speaks of giving and receiving, hands open and hands closed. Balance can heal, or wound when one side holds all the weight. Listen. Istanbul. 1600s. The Grand Bazaar breathes spice and sea air. An apothecary, an old word for pharmacist, keeps a sign above the door showing two brass scales and a tulip. Inside, jars, myrrh, bitter almond, willow bark. People call the owner a saint. Hakim al-Din. Careful hands, ledger, sharp voice. Breathe, he tells a coughing boy. He sells tea and tonics with a soft smile. If you cannot pay, he offers a smaller jar. Blessings follow him out the door. Nights tell another story. Layla, a young healer from the countryside, arrives with her satchel and a stubborn hope. She has walked for days to learn better medicine for her village. She admires Hakim's order. Then she sees prices rise like bread in summer heat. Not for the poorest, who receive bundles at night, but for everyone else. The poor receive in secret. The many pay by day. After evening prayer, Layla keeps watch from a lattice window. A cloaked figure moves through the alley, leaving herbs and bread at doors. Hakim's ring catches the moonlight. He works like a thief, stealing nothing, giving. The next day, Layla finds the ledger. Names, weights, prices, then tiny night marks. On the facing page, a proud column labeled Adjusted Price.
Generosity as investment.
When the shop empties, she faces him.
Master Hakim, you give at night and raise by day.
Do you know famine, Layla? Not hunger, famine. When caravans fail, certainty belongs to the hand that holds the last remedies. Charity costs, loss costs. My ledger keeps the balance.
Your balance bows the poor and bends the rest.
Without my care, they die. This is mercy that functions.
The Six of Pentacles is not simple. One stands, two kneel. Coins fall like blessings. Or like chains, the hand and the motive decide. Layla drafts a plan, a sliding scale posted on the door, a public charity ledger, a trust chest funded by the wealthy, sealed with two stamps, hers and his, apprenticeships for poor students, a vow that profit beyond a fair margin feeds the chest, not gifts that humiliate, a structure that dignifies. Hakim refuses.
You ask for my neck under the crowd's hand.
Then I will ask the crowd for eyes.
At noon, the bazaar is a sea. Layla climbs the crate, lifts the ledger high, and calls to the crowd.
Medicine heals bodies. Balance heals a city. Light is the honest measure.
She reads the names, the night marks, the adjusted prices. Murmurs swell. Anger and gratitude mixing like smoke. The widow who saw Hakim's rounds raises her palms.
He saved us.
Then let the saving be honest. Let the scales be seen.
Hakim steps beside her.
Yes, I raise prices. And keep stock through thin months so your children do not cough blood for lack of bark. You want a show of virtue. I want survival.
Not a show. A shift.
The widow sways and collapses. The crowd parts. Hakim kneels, spoon to her lips, fingers counting her pulse.
Warm cloth.
Layla loosens the scarf, rubs her palms. Breath returns in stubborn sips. The storm moves on. Two truths lie in the dust like unclaimed coins. Hakim heals. Hakim hoards power.
The year my brother starved, I learned a rule. Hold more than you need, or you will have less than you can bear.
He meets Layla's eyes.
I am what fear made me.
And I am what need made me. Choose again.
Bring me a nail.
He hangs the brass scales over the doorway outside where anyone can judge their tilt. The scales over the door stop being decoration. They become a promise. He opens the ledger and sets it in the window.
These are our prices. Here is my margin. Here is the charity column. If I lie, may my scales betray me.
He sets a carved chest on the counter, seals it with wax, stamps it with his ring, and nods to Layla. She presses her seal beside his. 2 marks cool on the lid. Not his alone, not hers alone. The crowd exhales. After that day, Hakim still walks the alleys, but as steward, not secret king. Coins find the chest, first in secret, then proudly. Apprentices arrive. By evening, ink smudges their sleeves. A cloth merchant's daughter learns to grind roots. A fisherman's boy reads doses between tides. The adjusted price column shrinks. The charity column grows from many hands. The scales over the door creak in the wind. People smile when they hang straight. Once, Hakim pauses over a line and writes 2 words instead of a sum.
Debt forgiven.
The Six of Pentacles is not about coins. It is about dignity, about the difference between helping and holding, between giving and keeping a leash. Charity is a hand, yes, but it is also a structure. Structures can be rebuilt. If you have, share without making others small. If you lack, accept help and ask for the balance that keeps your back straight. Layla did. Hakim learned. I am master. Let this serve you. True generosity does not ask for worship. It asks for balance. It does not own the receiver. It invites them to stand beside you and place their stamp next to yours. Question: when you give or when you receive, are you lifting a weight or adding your name to it?